The Devils. Dawg back to answer more goddamn questions. Before we get to the questions, though, Dawg's been noticing a little bit more fucking vitriol in the comments lately. So to help get that bitch up out of you, I'm not at liberty to spot you pussy boys a few Arimidex tabs. So I got the next goddamn best thing to get that pink thong off out of you. Bring back those testicles on these castrated fucking cucks in the fucking comments. And, I'm talking about the guys that say they got a dick and balls, but they care if a grown man likes bolt thrower or not. The pink thong wearing dudes, the dudes painting their nails, that type of bitch shit, right? Can't spot you the Arimidexes that you definitely need with those ultra high estrogen levels based off that stupid ass fucking weed you're smoking by the hour. So I got the next best thing. It came in through the Hell shop. Got you covered. Just check the Hell site. Got 3 LPs in of the roughest, the toughest, the most hateful fucking grinding goddamn noise you'll ever fucking hear, with a pinch of fucking black metal in there, but not that gay black metal. Mostly, like grinding noise, but just darker and evil and hateful as shit. It just hates everything. They get the stigma of the racist bands. It's like, it's Antichrist Kramer. I can't speak for the other two homeboys. He hates fucking everybody, homeboy. It's like that SOD old t-shirt. I'm not racist. I hate everybody. Like I said, he makes the J-Dawg look like J-Pup. Makes me look like motherfucking Teresa the metal scene over here. That is this goddamn band that came in 3 LPs looking clean as shit. The band Intolitarian, which is kind of news to me. I thought anyone that was affiliated with Hells knew about Intolitarian because we, Kramer Antichrist's label, we've distributed for, like, the main U.S. distributor is, what am I talking about, U.S. distributor, fucking worldwide distributor, for years. I mean, like, 15 years, maybe longer, the main ones. And so it was kind of like, good, because everybody picked up on the werewolf stuff, and they affiliate us with bands like Satanic War Master, Goat Moon, and it's hilarious. Like, other than a couple Satanic War Masters, like, it's like we didn't even release those bands. Like, they'll bring them up like Vulgar and shit. Like, that's Werewolf Records, but they just affiliate us with Hells. And there is people that do with Intolitarian, and obviously we did, the other band that Antichrist was always Antichrist Kramer was always affiliated with, Niagara Bliss. We have those. As a matter of fact, we repressed that LPs. It sold goddamn well. I think the CDs sold out, but we do have the LPs. Again, we repressed them 4 or 5 months ago or so. First 100 on Picture Disc, but because the first pressing sold out in like 2 goddamn months. So obviously, Hell's put that out, and so I always assumed everybody knew, like, oh, like if you know about Hell's Headbangers, you know about Intolitarian and all that. Like, but some people. Some didn't know about fucking Deceased and Nunslaughter shit that we have legitimately put out. I mean, Nunslaughter is fucking, it's obviously not the first band we put out, but it's up there. It's the first vinyl. The Nunslaughter Sentinex split 7-inch. Obviously, Spawn of Satan was Jim Sadis, other band from Nunslaughter. But there's people that didn't even know about that. So I guess anything's possible. So for all you out of the loop fucking butt boys, Intolitarian, we've distributed them forever. All the CDs and shit like that, and now all these gatefold fucking vinyls are in. So everybody keeps asking too, by popular demand, like, Dawg, when are you going to do an interview with for the channel with Antichrist Kramer? Just whenever I see him next. Like, we mostly just talk through text, but I've only met him like I think twice in my life, like actually in person. So it's not like he lives around the corner. He works a lot. I work a lot. But I'm going to imagine, because he was going to come out, we were going to do it at Dead by Dog, but he had to fly out state to do some out-of-state work. He was gone for like a week or so he couldn't make it out. He was planning on it. We were going to shoot it there. I'm guessing at Metal Threat, so come October, because there's people legitimately, I've been asked multiple times, going to be a fan favorite, and that's going to, I'll make sure to come up with a juicy title. Going to have to throw the Nazi in there, too, in the goddamn title or something. That thing will get 10K overnight with all these pussy boys. I'm imagining at Metal Threat, which I will definitely be at, obviously, best goddamn fest of the goddamn year. Shit, it's going to be, from what I understand, I'll ask Dunsky, wanted to give some Metal Threat shout-outs and shit like that, because that's going to be, dude, that's by far the goddamn, you're out of your fucking mind if you're in the metal, you're not going to that. Like, that is hands down the best fest. My only worry is just how many bands are not going to get in overseas. But I mean, hell, even if he gets fucking Disaster, Destroyer 666, Euronymous, Bewitched, even if you just got those 4, that's worth fucking going. You're stupid as shit if you don't go. I'm imagining the Satanic War Masters and the Hornets and the Sargeist, which are going to be, I'd say those 3, and then probably Destroyer 66, right? Those 4, no particular order. I'd say it could be the biggest goddamn draws. But anyways, I'm going to assume that Kramer is going to either one of those days, because there's 4 days, and I don't think the Thursday is like a pre-fest. It looks like it's all 4 days of, holy shit, like main days. Double check on that, because I don't want to go any more than I have to if there's no vending and shit like that. If it's like a Maryland Death Fest, there's no vending on Thursday because it's a pre-day. I'm pretty sure it's all days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So, me, L-Cat, Easy, I think even the Sea Dog will fucking get those jumper cables out, jump the fucking car, dust off the fucking moccasins, hit the Pope and shit, and hit the goddamn road. I think he'll be there too. I think he will. So it'll be all 3 Hell's Brothers there again. And then obviously the wife, goddammit. So the full goddamn crew will be up in that piece. Anyways, what I'm getting at is I'm assuming that Kramer will be at one of those days, or we'll meet up while I'm out there to shoot the goddamn interview. And he's going to have to do it in disguise too, because, dude, all these anti-American, burning American flags, goddamn anti-freedom of speech, they love to cancel my boy. So I'm assuming he'll be dressed up like, see, he's in the middle. He said he has to do it in his mask, because otherwise he's going to get hounded by all these fucking pussy anti-freedom of speech, just goddamn pansies. But what's killer about the Intolitarian stuff, like, I'm not going to lie, is it something that you're going to regularly listen to and bang your head and fucking get pumped to go to the gym? No. But what is awesome about it is it represents, because, it's funny, is like where Kramer and I get along, obviously there's a lot of stuff that he likes that I don't, music-wise, and a lot of stuff that I like that he don't. I mean, he thinks Cradle of Filth and Dave Muborger is the gayest shit on earth. While you're laughing there, fucking Cabal black metal guy, he thinks all the black metal you like is gay too, so shut the fuck up. Tape on that mouth shut, bitch boy. But where we do get along is he loves everything by Deicide as well, owns every Deicide record, knows about the GB hates, and he's a huge Centurion fan too. Bust my balls too. He's like, stop getting these goddamn fucking twinks in the Centurion. These fucking poser ass fucking lames got no business listening to that fucking band. These fucking pussies. So he knows. So we have that in common. And what I'm getting at is, like, outside, because the Deicide, just like that, people like to point that out. You can't do anything original that's hateful. This is like really extreme music, and it does have parts that, it's catchy. It's almost like a Napalm Death Scum / just early, yeah, but it's a noisy grindcore, but it's not complete noise. Like, again, I'd have to go back and listen to them. Like, I remember the Anal Cunt demos, not Morbid Florist. You know how Morbid Florist is like, it's got catchy parts, cool shit on there. I'm not the biggest Anal Cunt fan, but it's got shit where it's like, it's at least music. We had a bootleg of their demos and rehearsals. I was like, this is unlistenable. But again, that was over a decade ago. So maybe if I went back, but I think I even shut it off because it was like a full goddamn disc. I'm like, I can't, this is just junk. The Intolitarian is nothing like that. It is actual music too. It's just noisy fucking grindcore / with a pinch of black metal, but not in the traditional sense, just because it's darker. It's evil. It's not like, a bunch of fucking, just a bunch of goddamn sports wearing jersey fucking homos playing grindcore in their goddamn shorts and, their ball caps, It's more just dark and hateful. So the fact that the Deicide and shit, you're not going to get away with it. It doesn't work anymore. It's not the 90s. Okay. Well, they're keeping it, and they're keeping that alive to where they're doing something that is different outside the norm musically, and it's still very, very fucking hateful and offensive, and that's why they even have to all be covered up for interviews and shit like that, because they try to get canceled. So if you want to be kind of like the bands that's, again, like when the Deicide started, hell, even Cannibal Corpse, their covers getting banned and shit, those days are gone with those bands. Forget about it, dude. That's easy listening. That's goddamn Bud Light. compared to as far as in the hateful territory, as far as the offensive, as far as getting canceled and people wanting to ban them, and the where metal was supposed to be, not this all-inclusive pussy shit. That's how you know too. Intolitarian, when you got an Intolitarian LP on and you have a party, or you're wearing Intolitarian shirts, and any other person, listen to metal, bro. And let's just say they know the good shit. They know the Nunslaughters and Decease, the Denial of God. You know the good shit. They know the good shit. And they're like, oh, dude, those guys, they're a bunch of racists. That's the shady stuff. That's where you have that deer crossing sign. Alert. Don't want this fucking poser twink in my scene. Doesn't support freedom of speech. Didn't get the memo. Metal is about the devil and fucking hate. It's not about all-inclusive. Let's hold hands, sing kumbaya. Right after that, let's blow each other and swallow each other's load. That's what you may as well fucking be doing, this goddamn wussy-ass, pansy-ass, sissy-ass, getting to the point where I want nothing to fucking do with goddamn scene. It's getting there, unfortunately. So, bands like Intolitarian, not limited to them, but not many of them, are the ones that's keeping that gatekeeping, hate, the way metal was supposed to be, especially extreme metal, because I know some pussy's going to come to the comment, I started off with Maiden and Priest. Again, the watered-down, wimpy stuff where it started metal. Yeah, but I'm talking about extreme metal. It was hate, dude. Slayer, listen, the Antichrist. Fucking, and then Venom, and they specifically said they'd taken Black Sabbath, we're not singing about Jesus, we're singing about Satan. You know, shit that was, again, extreme at the time. Back then, you were almost canceled, like, you were branded and put down by the media. Look it up. And for all you kiddos in the 80s, you were called a devil worshiper. If they wanted to brand you and make you look like a bad person, worse than a child molester, nowadays, what do? They call you a racist. That's worse than a child molester these fucking days. Can you believe that shit? And then they're like, nobody says that, dog. It's highly fucking insinuated by the way they're pushing that fucking narrative. Well, back in the fucking 80s and shit, it was, you were a devil worshiper. Venom, we worship the devil. Offensive, fucking canceling yourself shit. Merciful Fate, same thing. With Nuns Have No Fun. And then obviously when you started with Possessed, Seven Churches, it was all extreme. That's what it was supposed to fucking be. So, Intolitarian keeps that goddamn, mindset, which is what it's supposed to be, a huge part that was appealing to me. Tunes come first, of course, because don't get me wrong, I like some tuneskis by some bands that I like, I'm a huge fan of, but I think the guys are just a bunch of fucking, basically a goddamn bunch of queers in the goddamn steel mill of The Simpsons. We play hard, we work hard, we play hard. They're dancing. It may as well be that. The guys themselves, deplorable as fuck, but if the music's still good, that outweighs it. A.K.A. Mike Majeski and the fucking Devour, Blessed, and Decapitated. Can't deny that's a disgusting, brutal fucking masterpiece, especially when it came out. Awesome fucking record. Would I hang out with that fucking knob, that Bud Light drinking fucking fat ball watching, goddamn, just shooting hoops on the weekend, fucking never heard Necrovore demo in his entire life, poser ass fucking Canoe. All the Moors never even heard. That's the kicker too. You know he's never heard Necrovore, goddamn Necrovore, and he's from Texas. He's heard it, dog. He hasn't heard shit. If he has, it's because he's YouTubed it now that I said and he saw this. Fuck off, homie. It's the biggest goddamn wigger I've ever seen. Another goddamn fucking less. Tunes comes first, but it's nice to see when the other part that appealed to me about extreme metal music was the ideology and the mental toughness, the gatekeeping, keeping hate alive in metal, hatred for humanity. More damn red there for you too, goddammits. They know. Hatred for Humanity, which is by far their goddamn best song. I think the reason I like it a lot, that song, is because of the lyrics. Singing along, good lyrics, and it just reminds me of Carpathian Forest. Good catchy shit that had awesome fucking lyrics that resonate with me, that I truly stand behind. It's probably shit that I would, very, very similar lyrics I'd be using if I had a goddamn band. So, stuff like that, goddammit. So, definitely highly recommend checking out Intolitarian. That's the underground shit. That's the again, it's fantastic for what it is, for that style. But is it something that you're going to regularly listen to, like a Deicide or a Cannibal or a Slayer? No. But when you want to put on the extreme, you hear extreme shit, or up in the ante, or someone's like, and they're just playing the same old, like your buddies are over. Want to bust out some extreme shit that you know their poser ass don't fucking know, some UG shit, not some dumbass twink mold. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Fucking fuck out of here. You bust out the goddamn Intolitarian. 3 fucking LPs in Hells Now, and CDs we've been having those again for goddamn eons. So you're now been fucking informed, homies, to know about the real shit. And the goddamn the weekly sponsor. What are we on, day 4, some shit like that, goddamn it, from Dominic Carcaro. In the description box, the goddamn link. But August is going to be Random Werewolf Month at randomreviews.com. It's going to review 8 werewolf movies. All decades will be taken into consideration. Plus, you can expect the usual metal/horror coverage. Send Dom $1 on Patreon so that he can finally afford a handicap-accessible hooker. All info, AI, Patreon can be found on the websites. Zachary Simpson, hey, question. What's up, Justin? Have you ever had the chance to meet or chat with Yosuke from NWN? In my opinion, no one is doing it better than Hells and NWN. I appreciate that comment, and I would agree. And I've always had the utmost respect for Yosuke and Nuclear War Now Productions. Quality-ass label, quality-ass fucking releases. He puts out what he believes in. I've never looked at him as a competitor or a threat. I wish him all the success and everything, because you can't just have one company that does it all, a monopoly. That's fucking stupid. Then, because we trade our releases with his, everything. I've never seen it as gotta outdo him or any, like, nothing. I've always just respected the hell out of him. I own several of his releases. I mean, fuck, he's the one that put out Toxic Holocaust, Evil Never Dies, and Hell on Earth, the first 2 Toxic Holocausts. If you don't know that, Jesus fucking fuck, what are you even doing watching this goddamn channel? Guys make my fucking dick itch. Not knowing who Intolitarian is, maybe a pass. You know now, motherfucker. But if you didn't know, if you didn't know, Nuclear War Now Records was the initial label that put out Toxic Holocaust back when it was Toxic Who. Put out the first 2 albums, CDLP. First Hunter Die Hard. Dawg owns both on Die Hard too, and he didn't buy them on eBay, Quaker. Nah, he bought them back in the day, motherfucker. That's what the Dawg owns. It's the original Nuclear War Now Die Hard pressings of Hell on Earth and Evil Never Dies, some of the goddamn greatest thrash metal records. Forget the fucking 2000s. I'm talking of all goddamn time. That's right, said in a minute. Evil Never Dies and Hell on Earth. I stand by it. I think those albums are better than every album Sodom has ever recorded. Again, let me clarify it for the bubbles that are huffing and puffing, yelling at the screen, literally Last Action Hero style, yelling at Arnold. Fucking windows behind him are shattered. If he's yelling at him, his smoke's coming out of his fucking ears. Sodom is a fucking more important band, and without Sodom, there would be no Toxic Holocaust. And I get it if you got it at the time that it came out, that you like it better. I get that. I'm not saying that, but what do I enjoy more? By far, those Toxic Holocausts. And Nuclear War Now put them out. If you don't know that, Jesus fuck, man. You don't know shit about goddamn metal. But to answer your question, I've never met him. I've talked to him on the phone and through email only. And I'm sure we'll cross paths one day. You know, maybe I'll jump on his channel if he wants me on. And if he doesn't, I understand. What the hell am I going to ask Dumbo? I don't care. Fair enough. I wouldn't even take offense to that. I'd be like, makes sense. Or if in person, I would do it. I would do an interview with him in person. The only thing is his interview could either be really good or really boring, because it almost, you'd have to ask like the politically correct shit, but the off-camera conversation would be the best because we do the same type of business. Just talking, it'd be stuff I'd want to talk about is just dumbass retard employees you had to deal with, knobs and other knob labels that don't know how to pack shit. All the juicy behind the scenes shit that I'd want to talk about, knob bands you had to deal with, but certain shit that we wouldn't be able to do on camera. So if it was no holds bar and neither one of us care to throw anybody on the bus, because believe it or not, Dawg does hold back. There's certain people I'm not, as much to contrary to belief that I'm sure Dawg thinks I'm the biggest fucking retard on earth. I know certain boundaries of certain people I don't throw under the bus. But when he brings up, I'm not even going to say names. He's shouted, "What the fuck you doing? Shouting this out, trying to do this." I was like, I didn't know, dude. Just give me the fucking list then of who I can't talk about. But there's a fucking certain list I know I'm not going to say. And I'm sure Yosuke has that list too. So if it was no holds bar and we were both going to our graves tomorrow and Hells was, we're all done, we're all retiring, and NWN, he's like, I'm retiring too. And we just did a video just throwing every fucking idiot in this goddamn scene we've ever worked with on the bus. Probably the best goddamn fucking video I've ever fucking recorded. So I'm sure we have a ton in common about dealing with the fucking jackasses. Because I know for a fact, I never asked him. I could tell by how quickly he replies to email. I could tell by how thorough he runs his company. I could tell how his records are fucking packaged. They don't come all fucked up. By his level of professionalism. Everything. He knows about the fucking knobs in this goddamn scene as well as I do. If not, he may, especially with that Japanese fucking honor over there, not us fucking slack-ass Americans, he probably thinks there's more knob shit going on than even I fucking see. So, it'd be a great one, I think, for that. If, like I said, if we could do it with no gloves on. But either way, I'd still do it. I'm sure we could still, maybe do a PG version that would still be entertaining, informative on label sides. But yeah, no, to this date, I haven't met him. But Dawg's met him at least once, but it was ages ago. I don't know. Well, he might have met him at another fest. He might have met him a couple times, because I think he went to a few of the NWN fests in the past 5 years or so. And then he might have met him again. But I know he met him for sure once, a long time ago, easily 15 years ago. But I think I don't think they talked much. He just said, hey, what's up? And they're busy, or I don't remember, because I wasn't there either. So just Dawg's met him. Easy's never met him to my knowledge. And I'm sure in my lifetime, probably at some point I probably will. So, and yeah, I think it'd be kind of cool too. So, comes with surgery, don't forget to open the gumbox cans in the morning. And don't forget them goddamn paid skis. It's dry as fuck. Get them in, goddamn bubbles. Later, goddamn it.